to Behind the Beat. I'm Charlotte Tahira, and this is a show where I interview artists, rappers and musicians about their musical journey to date. From when they discovered they were more music than maths to releasing their first single on the internet. I'll have a chronological look at their musical career and uncover how their life impacted their sound. In this episode, I talked to someone who I've known for over 13 years. I'll never forget when I tricked him into drinking tap water that he thought was Sambuca, or when he pitched to the ACS to be social media officer, plus his contagious energy and massive smile. I met him as Ashton Brooks in 2009, but in 2023, he's gearing up to release his highly anticipated trilogy project, SR3. Born and raised in East London, this multi-talented guest raps, sings, produces, and writes all of his music. When he's not bringing all the energy to the stage, he's plotting his next campaign, mixing and mastering his tracks, or editing his music videos. A proven jack of all trades, longtime friend, and multi-genre rapper, make some noise or hit your like button on your laptop for today's guest, Slick.R. Hi.
Wow, what an intro.
Thank
Crazy.
you. I hope I did you justice there.
Oh yeah, definitely did that justice. On my days, I'm losing my breath right now. Okay, cool.
Have some
Cool.
water.
Yeah, that was good.
So before we get into it, thank you for inviting me into your home.
Thank you for coming.
Being vulnerable. We're going to be a bit vulnerable today.
I don't know what to expect.
And yeah, sharing your space with me. We've got Tempo over here, your dog. We've got your fiance in the place. So it's really nice to be in your personal environment.
It's great.
And when you're like, this is your brand new home, you're a homeowner, especially in this economy, like how did that feel becoming a homeowner?
I just feel grateful, to be able to be in a position where it's even possible, because I know it's not easy, and it's like London, and there's so many elements that went into it. So I'm just completely grateful for the position that I can be in, really. Yeah, man, just grateful to life,
Nice.
And obviously moving in with my fiance. It's a special thing.
Even how you guys have decorated this place, like, it's beautiful, very musical, as we can see. We love it. So 10 years ago, did you think this is where you would be right now?
Oh, my days, 10 years.
Can you think back that far?
What year is that? 2013.
That means you would have graduated uni, you would have been a post-grad.
Yeah.
You would have just been, like, getting involved now.
Yeah.
Like in your career.
So 2013, just finishing uni, literally, entering like the real world now. I remember that I wanted to just be doing like freelance creative design. So like graphic design, photography, videography and all of that. And I just hit a place where I realized, oh, this is a real world and it's not as easy as you would have hoped, kind of thing. So it was a struggle, really. But I didn't imagine myself being in this position. I don't know. It's so hard to tell.
Think back.
But back then, I knew I wanted to take music way more seriously, and that was like in that space between 2013 and 2016 was a journey of my own to really find my calling, kind of thing.
There were some pivotal years.
Yeah.
And I want to take it back even further than that, to be honest. So as we know, like growing up, there's always big influences that can impact how you feel, your own life. So to understand how you got here, I feel like we need to go back to where it all began. Talk to me about some of your earliest memories of happiness and family, not necessarily music.
Earliest memories of happiness and family, like I'm thinking of times going to like Disneyland when I was like,
wow, you got to go to
6.
Disneyland.
Like I'm with my mum and my uncle. Those are cool times, just running around. I don't know. I just got vivid memories of like Goofy. You know when you see the characters and stuff.
Who was your favorite
cool.
Disney character?
Who was it now? It might have been Goofy or Mickey Mouse.
Oh yeah, everyone else.
One of them. I liked oh no, this is Looney Tunes now. I'm thinking of Taz Deadwood. He was
Wasn't
funny.
he like, he used to spin really fast?
Yeah, he said and then run around and but yeah, vivid memories, happy memories. It's just more like I can think of like times like long car journeys. I used to love those because it's just listening to music, vibing out, and those are memories.
Do you remember?
This is like my mum.
What would your mum stick on?
Yeah, she would be playing like R&B. It'll be like Choice FM back in the day.
Yeah. Your mum was a cool mum.
Yeah, so like R&B playing in the background. And like with my dad, I remember like just early memories of like he used to play like Bob Marley, that's a cliche one. Like Bob Dylan. Like he used to play the what else? Like the Wailers and I can't even think now. My mind's gone a little blank.
But that's a good mix of genres just their own.
Like folk.
It makes so much sense knowing you as an artist now.
And my dad plays guitar as well, and he wrote songs, and I remember him, very clear memories of him singing those songs to me. Like he never really went out to sing. He just used to write at home and sing.
Just for the passion.
Yeah. So that's a very old memory.
Well, looking at him when he was in those moments singing and writing, do you remember the feelings like, or what he was thinking? He must have been such a rock star to you.
Yeah, it's like, it's amazing to, see, someone create something. I don't know, it's like just being creative and creating something out of nothing and I don't know, telling a story or inspiring kind of ideas and ways of thinking and stuff like that. That's just amazing kind of thing, So
it's so funny. Everything you just listed, I feel like I could say the same about you.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean? Like telling a story, creating something from scratch, just shows the correlation. So what would you say as a child? It seems like you had quite a happy childhood.
Yeah.
But did you have any fears? Did you have any insecurities growing up?
An immediate one, which is like me just being fully honest, it's like when I was younger, I have a gap tooth now, but it was worse.
Mine was as well.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks I have braces, but the wisdom teeth helped them.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Was that the same for you?
Yeah, I had braces.
Okay.
But I didn't wear the retainers properly afterwards, which
So
meant the gap came out. But I like it now.
Yeah.
But like back then, like that just reminds me of being teased for that. As when we're younger, like kids are like, we like to point out or highlight the differences of what makes someone weird or different. But it's funny that as we get older, we
try and embrace that.
We embrace being different and unique, and that kind of gives us our selling points and stuff. Like being unique and being yourself kind of, allows you to, I don't know, I feel like it's interesting how, we just think as humans and we like to be a part of something and but
I do think that is as you grow up you do see a difference. There's two types of people. So there are people like us who are like, that is my superpower, that's my uniqueness. There's also others who still want to be like what society deems as like socially acceptable or socially beautiful. Do you know what I mean? So I think it can go either way. It's good that yours went the right way. You just embrace the uniqueness.
Try and I guess, it just makes us human, wanting to be a part of something,
Yeah.
Any
other fears or anything? I just think fears in childhood play out a lot as you grow, and just interested.
What have I been scared of?
Something I picked up from knowing you is you're such a perfectionist. So I would like to
that's a major one,
As a child in school.
You know what? That makes me realise it's a fear of rejection and fear of not being heard.
Right.
Yeah.
And you've got a sister, right?
Yeah.
It's just you and your sister.
Yeah.
Did that happen within the family or just in general? Because I know you've got siblings, it's a bit competitive sometimes.
Oh, okay, yeah. Like my sister's 7 years younger than me.
Okay. So it wasn't too bad.
It's kind of a good age because like as I was going into secondary school, she was just starting like primary and that. And then as we've got older now we're both at a level where we're like, you know, I'm not a young adult anymore, I don't think, or
Yeah,
I don't know.
are.
I can be classed as one, yeah.
Yeah.
But like, you know, we're both at age now where we're adults, now.
adults,
So
yeah.
it's nice that the journey we've both been on, you know. But yeah, we've never had like rivalry
That's
or anything.
nice.
Like we've always been cool, to be honest.
Where do you think the fear of rejection comes from?
I think it's a combination of just like school, you know, wanted to be like I mentioned, wanted to be a part of something.
Yeah.
And then rejection in terms of like, you know, like I guess just pressures of society and for loads of stages you go through in life, like even just like simple things like exams and teachers and getting in trouble and then there's just, yeah, as you know, as I grew up and as we grow up, it's like there's always another level of people, you know, just in looking at you and kind of critiquing you and, you know, like, so I've gone through that with school, friends, teachers, family, expectations of what you should be doing. And, you know, like, I had a quick conversation with my dad the other day and he just reminded me that, like, that when I was younger, I kind of might have suggested that I wanted to do something creative, but it was like in a conflict with like having more of a traditional kind of job. Like my uncle's an architect, and there was a period in my life where I said I wanted to be an architect.
Yeah.
But then my dad, the conversation I had the other day, it made me realize that I might have just been influenced by
What you thought you should be doing.
what I thought I should want to do rather than what I really wanted to do. Yeah. So, yeah, that's.
And I think school plays a massive part in that. Like, as a creative myself, primary and secondary school, absolutely hated it. Because I feel like school teaches you to value grades and really specific subjects. And if you're not that kind of academic person, it is challenging.
Yeah.
What kid were you at school? What, like, if you was gonna like name yourself as like the chatty
What
one,
type of kid?
or the naughty one, or the really like teacher's pet, like who was you at school?
I was a class clown.
Oh my God, me too.
No, I think when I was
Maybe that comes from the rejection thing.
Yeah,
like wanting to be like the fun when everyone. Yeah.
I remember I was always like a clever kid. Like I was good at certain like subjects and stuff. But I probably found myself playing up to just wanting to be part of the gang and just being a bit stupid just to kind of fit in with certain people, maybe. So like, I'd play up. So maybe like on one, you know, not a little less extreme version of like a full-on attention seeker kind of thing. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I think I didn't do it for the attention. I did it more for like, oh, everyone's going to think I'm the vibe. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And then what GCSEs did you take? Did you take music?
Yeah, I took music GCSE. I took IT. I love tech.
Yeah.
What was the other one? So like the standard ones: maths, English, geography. Oh, did I do geography? No. Oh, I did DT. That was the other one. So design, technology, music, and IT. No, I can't. Yeah,
I mean,
those must have been.
The music, definitely.
Yeah.
100% get it.
Yeah.
Who you are now as an adult.
Yeah. Oh, we had to do a language as well, and Spanish.
Oh, what language did you do?
I did Spanish. Yeah.
Can you speak Spanish?
I can say some words. Like,
Tell me what you can say.
I literally only know like a few words, like hola, ¿qué tal? What?
So no.
Yeah. Basic. I can read it a little. I can make sense of it a little bit, but that's it.
It's not fluent. If you was in Mexico or Spain, you'd be like...
Go in Mexico. That's another subject.
Yeah, honestly, if you don't know Spanish, even in Miami, I found it really difficult in some parts of Miami if you don't know Spanish.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
It's big.
So primary school, secondary school, moving into like when you got a bit more choice now. So like college and uni. I don't actually remember what you studied at uni.
I studied...
Like, what did you study to get you to uni? What did you...
Yeah, so when I went into sixth form, I took computer science, I took maths, and I took, what was the other one? Media. And then...
So you really do have the like academic mixed with the creative.
Yeah, like I'm
A-level.
No, but here's a twist. Like I flopped my first year of sixth form, and I just dropped maths.
Yeah.
And that probably made me realize I'm more. I appreciate like like logic and stuff behind maths, but like I prefer creative stuff.
Yeah.
So I dropped maths and I did photography instead. So I did photography.
Nice.
So I restarted, did photography, computer science, and media.
Nice.
Yeah. So.
Do you know what the maths one? Like, if you can add, divide, subtract, like, do you know what I mean? What else do you need from maths?
You don't need to do too much advanced stuff, like just the basics.
Yeah.
For me anyway.
Photography, that's so nice you picked that up, because then in uni, I feel like that played into a part of your uni journey.
Yeah.
So Brunel, 2009,
Hey, Brunel, come on.
How was uni? Because was that your first time leaving like home and living independently, and how was that life?
Like it was, uni like felt like just a place where I can like become, find myself. It was really good just to.
When you went, was there anyone you knew going to Brunel?
Yeah, so the Mandem from like I got a group. We always call ourselves like just the Mandem, like WhatsApp chat and everything. Like we're most of us were like from Loxford, our secondary school, and sixth form. But my boy Andres and my boy Hazmat, they came to Brunel as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, they came from Loxford. And then who else did I know? I knew like guy called Femi. I ain't seen him for ages now. Do you remember Femi?
I bumped into him,
Oh yeah.
In Paddington.
What's he saying?
For the first time in like 6-7 years.
Is he cool?
He was trying to sell me his mixtape. I was like, email
Wait, he does
me, Femi.
music?
Email me. Yeah. Wait, are we talking about the same Femi?
Wait.
He didn't stay for the whole of uni. I think
Yeah, the
for like
first
a year.
year.
Yeah.
He wasn't making music when.
He's making music now.
Okay.
Maybe that's a collaboration.
He's Bob Femi, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like we knew each other through my boy Sai, who was an artist as well back in the day. Yeah, so I knew him out. He didn't go to my school, but I knew of him, and then we just happened to connect.
Yeah.
So I knew a few people, going into Brunel, but it was cool to just get out there and like just meet new people. What I must say is like, the school I went to, secondary school, was like it was in Ilford, so not much of a white population, but like it was heavily Asian. Very few, which makes my kind of friendship group really kind of diverse.
Nice.
But going to Brunel was the first time that I experienced like a strong community of young black people, which was really good.
ACS is one of the biggest in the country.
Yeah.
It's Brunel for me. I got into Queen Mary's.
Yeah.
And I got into a couple drama schools, and I visited Brunel, and it was something about being on that campus. I remember turning to my mum and going, this is where I need to be.
Yeah.
Like, because I felt so at home there. It was such a
welcome.
weird, like, oh, these are where my people are. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It felt really good, like just feeling like you belong somewhere. But it is a tricky one now. Like if I'm to reflect on it, it's because I've always felt like I've been a bit in limbo in a sense that, half Nigerian and half Jamaican. When I go back to Nigeria, it's like, oh, he's the English boy.
Yeah. English.
Yeah. And then Jamaica, I haven't really connected with family in Jamaica, but I know that if I go there, with my dad's side, it'll be the same thing. I grew up in secondary school, not really being like a part of like a proper, like, just a black crew kind of thing. I can't speak Yoruba. I can't, all of this.
You're not patois.
Yeah,
How's your accent? How's your Geordie accent?
No, it's terrible. Like, I'm not even going to do that. And like, I can't dance.
Yeah.
I can do 1-2 step and that's it.
I mean, I've seen you shut down a few shows though, so you can move
I can-
rhythm.
I just move with with my music. But like, you know, when there's an expectation
it's
of
this thing of like, what is black?
Yeah.
And I think definitely like around the time we was in uni, there was a lot of like stigmas and assumptions and stereotypes around what being black and like being a proud black person is.
Yeah.
And actually sometimes it's like, it doesn't, like there is no right way to be black.
Yeah.
I'm black no matter what.
Exactly.
Wherever I go, people are going to know I'm a black person.
Yeah.
So why are my own people trying to make me feel like I'm not a part of that? I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah. I don't know, but it was like just, you know, an amazing experience, man. Like, just feeling more at home and just seeing more of my people. And it's great to see what, you know, like people like yourself, and others, you know, in our year have gone on to do, man. Like Brunel's like just, it's dope to see where everyone's kind of taking their lives and stuff. Like, it's amazing.
Did you study media communications?
Multimedia, tech and design. So
no music. What was happening there? Because I realised from GCSE you kind of, academically you moved away from music a little bit.
This is the thing. I was doing music throughout that myself. So like it was a case of I was making beats. I was putting music out on MySpace days, and I was doing all of that. But so I went more into the tech side, media side, academically. But I was always doing music alongside that. I wouldn't change it if I would go back, because I feel like it was the right moves to make.
The entertainment industry, to be fair.
Yeah. So like, the course was like just covering the grand scheme of things, like photography, videography, web design, graphic design, and everything that has kind of helped me with what I do with music.
Jack of all trades.
Yeah.
So you're getting older, music is obviously a massive part of your life due to like your childhood influences through your father and just what was happening in your house. But now you're a young adult, life's coming at you fast. And as a former bartender, I feel like people's go-to drink says a lot about them.
Yeah.
So like if it's a gin and tonic, normally a bit more introverted, maybe conscious about your calorie intake, slightly more sophisticated, so you might prefer a bar to a club. Me, I'm a spice rum, lemonade and lime. Spice shows that like a bit passionate, a bit fiery. Lemonade, universally loved to drink, get along with a lot of people. And then the lime is that unexpected little kick that you just didn't predict. Can you remember when you first got waved, what was you drinking?
Oh my days.
Young adult life.
First time I remember this. Yeah, clearly. First time I got waved was a school, it was some sort of a school dance. And
so you wasn't meant to be drinking then?
No. And like I got waved on Lambrini. Yeah.
Oh, the Lambrini days.
Like we went to the local shop, and we all had like a bottle each, and we just downed it and then went in and it was waved. And then
did the teachers know? Did they clock?
Yeah, they must have known that, you know, the kids were getting waved. But it was funny that, you know, my mum picked me up that night, and that was the first time that I got drunk. So
and did she know, obviously?
Oh yeah. And then I woke up the next day, my ears were ringing. But I was thinking, oh, is this what happens when you get a hangover? But no, it was because of the music.
Speakers.
But I thought it was a alcohol thing.
Effect,
like that's how innocent I was.
Oh.
But yeah.
And what's your go-to drink now?
Nowadays, I'm a beer guy. I'm not gonna lie. Like an IPAs.
I would not have guessed that about you.
I know, like
Beer's really like
I think
geezers in the pub.
I love a beer, but like my spirit is like rum.
Okay.
Love a rum, but I do like whiskey now. I'm getting into whiskey.
Hey, you're really getting into being adult. Whiskey,
I love a neat whiskey.
Gosh.
With a little bit of water as well.
Okay.
That's nice.
Because I basically asked some people in your life, if you was a drink, where in the supermarket would you be? Do you want to hear what they said?
Oh my days. Okay, cool.
He would be old Jamaican ginger beer. Now, it's not the ginger beer with the no added sugar nonsense. It's the original full fat, full sugar, everything.
Some kind of cocktail, because he likes orange a lot. So I imagine something mixed up with a lot of orange, passion fruit, those kind of colours. maybe a porn star martini.
Definitely something rum-based, strong rum, Ray and Nephew type rum. Yeah, something sweet, something strong, something classic, actually. A classic, strong cocktail, rum-based.
Do you recognise those voices?
Yeah. My sister, Chin, Odyssey from Novocaine Studios, and Seatul, my fiance. Hey.
So a common theme in those drinks, and this is what I'm saying about what people drink.
Yeah.
Strong.
Yeah.
Why do you think that's what people get from you?
Because I have a strong history of drinking.
But do you think what about your character? I feel like what I took from that was the resilience of your career, and like you have to be strong to be resilient.
That's a good.
But you're like, no, I
statement.
just like to back the spirit.
I like strong. I don't like something that's too light, because it's like, if I'm gonna drink, I'm drinking for a purpose.
Yeah.
And maybe that's how I approach anything. Like, if I'm gonna do something, I need to do it properly, kind of vibe. Yeah. So I'm not gonna be having like some. If
Don't do
it's
things
like
by halves. Like, give me the real stuff.
Like literally, what my sister said. I'm not gonna have the sugar-free ginger beer. If I'm having ginger beer, I'm having the proper one. If I'm having I wouldn't have like a Coors Light beer, like 0.5, but I'm having a proper strong beer. And the same thing with like spirit. Like, I like to taste the alcohol in my cocktail. I don't want to just dilute it with just loads of juices and not even taste it. I appreciate, just if I'm gonna do it properly,
Yeah. I like that.